This is our word picture matching Android app. We call it leaping letters because the letters are moving up and down as we pronounce the words. And that's one of the keys to our technique, because we have those letters moving and being pronounced at the same time in a very clear and focused format. There's nothing else on the screen, so a child can make a connection between what they're hearing and they're seeing. Now, this word picture matching program teaches over 200 words and over 400 phonetic components and 100 fun puzzles. And you would work as a team. This program is designed for a child a little bit older than a toddler, or could be also older children that have never learned to read, or adolescents and even adults. And the nice thing about this particular program is that it keeps track of how an individual is doing and then brings in new words depending on the proficiency level. So if you have like an infant or a toddler, you might look at our other Android apps that have focus on fewer words and that you're a little bit more involved with. This one, you work as a team at the beginning, and then eventually you start backing out and let your child do the program themselves. So we tell them, okay, select the big continue button. And when we do that, this is the screen where if you have not used the program before, or you've downloaded the full version, you will then click on or select the new user button and enter your child's name. And it can handle up to 5 individuals. We have John Carter, Lisa Carter, and Tim. They have John has done a total of 10 puzzles, and Tim has done over 101, and Lisa hasn't done any yet. Also, underneath each name is a date and a time of when the last puzzle was completed. Gives you some feedback as to, when was the last time we did this program. So again, we're going to work as a team, and what we're going to do is we'll select John's name. Say, okay, John, touch your name. And when we do that, we can say it says 10 puzzles done. Again, that's the total number of puzzles he's done, even if he's worked on the same words a number of times. We want to give that positive feedback that, hey, you've done 10 puzzles. And if your child needs some extra help, maybe at the beginning, you can do the review words, because that will, again, present all 10 words in a row, broken down phonetically, and then an associated word. Eventually, though, probably just clicking on the next or selecting the next puzzle button, which is what we'll tell them to do. And so when we do that, this is what happens.
I'd slide, 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 ow, cow, 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 vacuum, 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 lock, block, 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 ugh, rug, 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 slide, cow, block, vacuum.
So as you see, we focused just on 5 words. We broke them down into more manageable pieces. We associated the word with the picture, and then we showed the word again. And then we said the words as they were put into these blocks on the screen. Now, again, working as a team, you can, at the beginning with your child, say, okay, what does that look like? Does that look like a girl going down a what? Oh, a slide. Okay, well, let's go find the word slide. So if you if the child selects the wrong one, I just want to show you what happens.
Cow.
It says that word and shows, it highlights it. So you're still learning something, even if you make a mistake. So, okay, no, that wasn't it. That's cow. So let's see, where's slide? Okay, let's find the word slide. If you select slide,
Slide.
that word and block disappear. Now we have another picture at the top of the screen that we need to associate with. And I'll go through this to show you what happens.
Cow. Rug. Vacuum. Block. Cow. 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 Block. 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 Rug. 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 Slide. 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 Vacuum. 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 Slide. Vacuum. Cow. Block. Rug.
So we did the same 5 words. We showed the words again, the word, then the picture, then the word. We didn't do the break it down into phonetic components this time. Just moving it along a little bit faster to make it interesting for your child. But again, the same 5 words to make this as success-orientated as possible. So, okay, we'll select these words. And what I'm going to do is select this, and then it's going to go into the next 5 words. And when it does that, I'm actually going to speed up the video so that we can get to other facets of the program that I'd like to share with you.
Yellow. Girl.
And now you can see we have a complete picture. So there's always a different mystery picture behind this puzzle. So that's one of the things you say to your child. Well, gee, let me know when, even if they're doing it on their own. I'd like to see the picture, when you're done. So now when we select back to main screen, we can see John now has 11 total done. Now, here's a way for you to get an understanding. Again, underneath is the new date and the new time that he just finished. But to understand how your child's doing we have this button here that says Puzzles I've Done. And if you select that, this shows you a check mark by all the puzzles that he's done. And you can see that on the number 1 puzzle, he did that one 3 times. Before his proficiency level let him go on to the second one. And then he got better as he went on. This is here just to sort of give you some feedback. How many more puzzles do we have to go in this program? How much more use do we have with this program before going on to something else? Also, this gives you an option of selecting a particular puzzle and 10 words that you want to work on. If you select here, it'll take you back to the next screen, and when you click the next puzzle button, it'll bring in those specific 10 words. Now, another important note is that each puzzle is not 10 new words. There's not 1,000 words. There's 200 plus words. But the idea is that when you go from one puzzle to the next, we're going to bring in 2 new words. If your proficiency level is you make 3 mistakes or less, next time you come in, it'll go to the next puzzle. 2 new words will come in. So the idea is if you do the program once a day, you'll see these words, the same words, the 5 days in a row. And that's the key to getting this information into long-term memory. Now, if we go back to the main screen, if you're first, you want to, at the beginning is is the most challenging because, you're not familiar with the 10 words. Once you get that under your belt, things move a lot easier. So in the lower right-hand corner, we have for training the first puzzle. You can just click, I want to make it easy. Just click on first puzzle for the first number of times until your child can pretty much do it by themselves. Then you say, okay, next time you come in here, or when you come in, click the next puzzle button. Okay. And then it will always take you, depending on the proficiency level, to bring in 2 new words. So again, this program can be used with someone that is just starting to read. It could be a little bit older than a toddler, but also adolescent adult who never really had an opportunity to learn to read but wants to. If you have an infant or a toddler, try the free trial light versions of our ebook app, which focuses on fewer words and words that are also presented in our videos. Those two would work well together. So look at our website, loveandlearning.com, and some of the other websites for new apps, new other learning material that we will be coming up with.